Hello, and welcome to Superintendent's Corner. I'm your host, LJ Norvell for BSTN, and joining me today here is Superintendent Chris Neifer. Thanks for being here, Mr. Neifer.
Hi, thanks for having me, LJ.
The last time you were here, we talked about the strategic plan that had begun. Can you give us an update on that?
I can. So we're right on schedule. The plan was to get that started here in late January, and the culmination of that project should happen in May. So right now we're on schedule to where we've started our focus groups with our administrative teams and our board. And we are in the process now of planning out our community and our parent groups. Those focus groups should happen sometime towards the end of March, along with the surveys that we'll be putting out to all of the community, parents, staff, and students. Those should go out first week of March and should be available for about 3 weeks for us to collect some more feedback.
Yes, of course. I know one of the student groups recognized that the last school board meeting was Jazz Ensemble 1. You had a bit of an added appreciation for this one. Can you explain all that?
Sure. So it really has been a great opportunity as a new superintendent here to get to experience things with students, and that event was probably one of my favorites up to this point. I actually got to preside up at the OMEA conference with the Jazz Ensemble, which meant I got to go up, spend time with them, got to appreciate the hour-long presentation that they put on in the concert, and then get to present them their plaque for their participation. And one of the interesting things about that OMEA conference, and I don't think everybody understands, Boardman's got such a rich tradition in all of our academics, our athletics, and our performing arts. But to become a part of that OMEA conference, it's actually a blind audition. So basically what that means is everything from Boardman is stripped away, and it's just the actual music of the students. Nobody knows who it is in their audition tapes. So for this to be the 5th time that we've been recognized, and to be one of only 2 high school groups that had the opportunity to present at the OMEA conference was a huge accomplishment for our jazz ensemble, and a great opportunity for me as well to be able to talk to people up there and hear just how impressed they were with our student performance.
Yeah, I mean, everything you've been telling us lately, it feels like you're having a great year as your first year as superintendent.
Fantastic,
yes,
absolutely fantastic.
It's been sounding great. We heard the turnout at the first ever kindergarten kickoff was good. My friends were telling me all about it. What's next to come?
So it was a great event. We were certainly happy with the turnout. And this was an opportunity for us to just kind of get some information out to people before the actual registration takes place. And that registration is coming up here on March 6th. It'll be at the 3 elementary school buildings. Times for those are 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 to 6 p.m. on the 6th at each one of the individual buildings. There are a few things that people need to bring with them. First and foremost, they've got to make sure that final forms are filled out and the information that's there. And then on the 6th, when they come to do actual registration, we need to make sure that they have their child's original birth certificate, any custody papers that might be pertinent to that student, and your proof of residency. Bring that copy with you as well that day. So those would be the next steps for those parents getting ready to enroll in kindergarten. Anybody who missed last night and is interested in the information, there's also going to be a link on our website where you'll get a chance to see exactly what was talked about last night.
Yep, of course. The Boardman Schools Fund for Educational Excellence, or BSFEE, has given out more than $150,000 in teacher grants since it began. Its reverse raffle dinner is coming up on March 7th, and you sit at that board. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. So this is an event I'm looking forward to. As the new guy, I've never had the opportunity to participate in this one, but sitting on the board, I'm extremely excited about this event coming up. It's a fantastic fundraising event. It takes place at Mr. Anthony's. We're expecting somewhere in the area of 400 or so people to come to this event. You do have to pre-purchase tickets. But those tickets are still available through, I believe it's February 26th, we've extended the deadline to. Those tickets are $70. It's a great event that includes your opportunity at winning the grand prize, which is a $2,000 payout. And there are also a lot of other fundraising opportunities there, raffle baskets, sideboards, and some other different raffles that go on that evening. And that also includes dinner. So certainly looking forward to raising money for such a great group who gives back so much to our district.
Sounds like a great event. Anything else you'd like to add with us today?
Well, no, I mean, we've covered a lot, but again, one more of those exciting pieces coming out of our student performances. I understand we've got a Drama Guild performance coming up here the weekend of March 6th, 7th, and 8th. I believe the title of that play is called Trap. So looking forward to another great performance by our students.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Neifer, for being here today. I'm LJ Norvell for BSTN, and have a great day, Spartans.